I'm Michelle. I have I am myself a digital marketer, an affiliate and network marketing. And then I also have a group that I do some live trainings in. This is usually the training time that I'm in the group, but I decided to take it upon myself really just to introduce you to a wonderful platform that will help you to organize yourself from a social media perspective, because it's very it's very daunting when you're trying to, if you're using social media to build your business. And most, I think, people in this space are using social media because it just makes sense. It makes sense that you're going to do that because it's free. It's free advertising for the most part, unless you're running paid ads. So that being said, you need help in this area. Probably it's hard when you're trying to dream up what you're going to post on social media, what you're going to do when you post it, and then how to start conversations, how to build relationships, all the things that you are trying to do when you are on the socials, no matter whichever one you're on. So we're going to talk about that, and I'd love to welcome you in. And let's get started here. I've got so many little tabs up, but I'm going to try to just pick the right one. I want to share my screen. All right, so this is a social media platform that was built by a company called Royalty, and they're not known as Royalty anymore. They are known as NowSite. And I am going to just put that out there because I think it's important that you know what it is I'm talking about. The marketer in me would wait till the end of all this to tell you, but for tonight's sake, I think probably you'll get enough value out of just what I'm showing you so that you can actually be able to, think about whether you want more information on it, because I'm not going to show you all the features tonight. I just can't do that. It's like trying to, as my friend Brett would say, it's like trying to put 500 pounds into a 5-pound bag. But I am going to show you this particular spot right here, the star system, which in itself will help you tremendously when you are trying to post on social media, try to figure out what you're going to post, and maybe you just have no clue as to what you want to post. And I'm also going to teach you how you can sort of boost your reach organically, I should say, because it's important that you do that on the socials. I don't think most people don't really understand the concept of in each platform. Each social media platform is a little bit different than the other, so you have to be able to engage with people. And this makes it so easy to do. All right. So let's kind of get into it. Now, if you want to be a social media star, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3 right here. Okay. Right here. And there's some new features in here. So you're going to post on social media. You're going to comment on posts. Why? Why do you need to comment on posts? And we'll get into that. We're going to start a conversation, because once people are posting on your things, they're commenting on your posts, then you need to sort of maybe move that to maybe Messenger, or however you want to do it. Messenger is a great way to keep track of those types of things. Start your conversations in Messenger. I think most people are using Messenger for that. If you're on Facebook. So, if you're on LinkedIn, you're going to use the chat over there, and vice versa. I don't know about TikTok chat. I've never found TikTok's messaging system to be very useful, but there are ways around this. So let's get going. All right. I like to put this in the driver's seat instead of 2. I really feel like it should be 1. And I'm going to tell you why. When you're commenting on posts, if you go down, if you will take at least 20 minutes a day before you post, it does a couple of things. It will cause your post to be seen more because Facebook thinks you're a person that likes to engage with other people, and they like that. It's all about conversation. And then they also want, when you're commenting on people's posts, that boosts them up. And the beautiful thing about it is when you start interacting with people, then you'll start seeing their content. And if they're interacting with you, they'll start seeing your content. It's just a beautiful thing. And by the way, if you're going through stories, which you should do, then if you leave a message on a story, and I've told this before, but if you leave a comment on a story, it's going to land in that person's messenger. And if they message you back, then you're going to just start seeing each other's stuff for quite a while. So, you want to be engaging. You want more people to see your things. So it's very important that we do this. So we're going to do this. Okay. So I'm going to hit this button right here. All right. Now this gives me it tells me if I click this, I can do, I can see my choices. I can comment on a social post, which is what we're going to do. We can start a conversation, right? It says my AI will write an engaging message to start a new conversation with someone who liked your post. Okay. That's really cool. And then we can do a whole cold outreach. Okay. My AI will help you capture the interest of a new prospect. Now, when you might want to do that would be like if you're friend requesting somebody and you want to send them a message ahead of time that says, hey, I'd love to be your friend in the event that at some point in time we could collaborate together, that kind of thing. So it doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to cold pitch them. So we're trying to get away from that. We're more into the relationship building. That's kind of the way we're doing things now, right? So we're going to do this comment on a social post, okay? And you can even go down here. My AI will help you capture the interest of a new prospect, right? Objective. If you want to click an objective, it could be to build rapport, present, connect, follow up, book a meeting, close a sale. I'm going to go out here. You can see here's the live stream, right? But I'm going to go out here to my feed. This is where I want to hang out for a little while. Here's a good one. Have a blessed day. Remember to slow down and enjoy the beauty around you. Beautiful post, okay? And if I don't want to think up what I want to say, I'm just going to copy this. And I'm going to go over here and put it in my tool. I'm just going to paste the text in here. And we are going to tell it to write a thoughtful comment, which it would probably do anyway. But I just like to have this in here when I'm doing this process. So, absolutely love this reminder. It's amazing how much joy and wonder we can find in the simple things when we take a moment to just be. Hope your day is filled with beautiful moments. I couldn't have written that better if I wanted to. So I'm just going to go over here and paste it back in wherever Facebook went. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to leave a little heart. As I teach my people, stay in this section right here. Love, care, ha ha, wow, sad. Use this very sparingly, because if you use this, especially in groups, it can really ding the group. And I have done it because I wanted to ding the group. All right, but for the most part, we're just going to stay here. We're not going to click this. This just says, but we want to stay in these 4 categories. When something's sad, when, maybe somebody passed away or whatever, you might use this. If something is a wow, you could use that. Something's funny, right? So we just like to stick right in here. I guess there's these 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right in here. Okay. with the flipping back and forth, you probably couldn't see me putting these comments in. I'm sorry, because one thing about StreamYard is you got to do this. So we'll just do one more just so you can get an idea, and I'll try to do the flipping. All right, so let's go back up here a second. We're going to share this tab, and it's one thing for you to hear me talk. Oh my goodness, is that not the most beautiful thing? I love some of these home decor groups. I got to say, I mean, I don't know if some of this is done with, some of them I think are done with AI, but I still love to look at them. It's truth. I still like them. All right, here we go. Happy New Week. Commit to obeying the Lord because he is always faithful to lead you in the very best way. I know that sometimes his instructions seem counterintuitive, very different than what you expected, and it will take real courage and faith to obey him because his instructions will not make sense from your standpoint. This has been very real in my own life, especially these past few years. However, you can always be confident that God has excellent reasons for his commands. Nice. I really like this. So let's go. So you can see me actually do this. Go back over here and share this. All right. So here we are. I'm going to paste that. Okay. Paste. And you can see I've already got this previous one up. Okay. All right. So it's already got write a thoughtful comment. So we're going to do this. Absolutely love this reminder. Sometimes the most unexpected paths lead to the most beautiful destinations. Trust and follow with courage. Let's copy this. I like it. All right, I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to share the tab. I think I just need to talk to myself so I get this done. All right, here we go. I love it. Nice. All right. And every time you do this, it's just going to boost her post. It's just going to boost her post up. So you want to do this stuff for your friends, you guys. Okay. It's all about sharing and caring and connecting and all the things, right? So that's what we want to do. So I'm going to go back over here and share my screen. All right. So we've done all that, right? So I'm going to go back to home. We're going to work on posting on social media, right? Now, if you don't know what to post, I mean, you might know exactly what you want to post about, right? I post about different things of the family, and I have a whole posting schedule, by the way. One of them is what was scheduled today is a product, an upcoming product teaser. And I'm sort of doing this in place of it. And I'm not going to do that. But if you don't have an idea, another thing that I kind of like to do is national days. I've always been a big National Day fan. And I actually have if I can find it, the National Day calendar. The National Day calendar sends me an email every day about the next day's National Day. But we're going to do National Medical Assistance Day because I think we should honor our medical assistants, right? And it gives me a chance to just put something out there and ask people if they are medical assistants. And, maybe we could find out a little bit about what that's like. I'm always interested in seeing what people do. And, all right, so National Medical Assistance Recognition Day. Let's give that one a shot. I think it's cool, super cool. Okay, so I want to explain some of these things to you. So we've got all of these different categories. We have caption and suggested image, which is what I'm going to do. Selfie AI. So some of these things work really good on your handheld, okay? So there is an app for this platform. So let's just say you're out there, you go to a concert, you're at a concert with a friend, you just snap it a selfie, and you can just automatically upload it, and it will give you a caption, and then you can post that to your social media. You can put it in your, put it on your page, and you can also like do a video, and it will give you a caption for your video. So there's all kinds of things like caption my image, selfie AI, just a quick selfie. And then if you don't want to put any pictures on it, you can do a short text only post or a long post and suggested, short text only post, or you can do a long post and suggested image, which works much better on the computer. And you can caption my video. So that'd be like if you're going to upload something to TikTok or, reels of any kind. So we're just going to do this one. And I just want to inspire. So I get these objectives. My objective is either going to be to inspire, entertain, let's get something funny, right? Educate or promote. So we're just going to do something inspiring here today. And I'm just going to say, National Medical Assistance Day. I want to recognize this profession and query the audience to see if they are or know any medical assistance. That's good enough, I think. So there we go. Today we salute the unsung heroes of healthcare, medical assistants. Your dedication keeps the wheels turning and hearts healing. Do you know someone who, or someone work as a medical assistant? Share their story in the comments below. Let's celebrate these everyday champions who make a big difference. Now, this would be good if we were talking about EMS, right? But I don't think that's what we're talking about here. So I think we're just going to do, there we go, right? I like that one. And if I don't like all of that, I can just kind of crop this down a little bit, add that in there. Is that not so cool? All right, so we're going to get started. Okay, I'm going to go back out here and share this tab. We're going to post on social media. I'm going to post this right here. Paste. All right, and now this picture has saved to my computer. Okay, so I'm going to have to go down and get it. Oh, it's this one right here. I think that's what I have to saved right here. And it will do the same thing on your phone. Okay, it will save to your phone. Now, what I like to do is I like to make white space in here. And I might even choose to take a few of those out. And I might put in National Medical Assistant, National Medical Assistant Recognition Day. There are not a lot of those in there. So if we just do, let me take the national out. Medical Assistant Recognition. Medical Assistant. Yeah, let's do this one instead. Medical Assistant Life. Jobs. I'm going to pick one that's got a few. Let's just do this one. Okay. And then I'm going to do National Day. calendar. Nice. Okay, it's got all posts right there. And you can even post it to a page, right? And here it is. Let's take a look at some of the things that I've got going on my feed so that you can see how we can work this other stuff in, right? All right, what I said was my friend Tracy liked my post about staying faithful in times of turmoil and trusting in the Lord. I want to thank her and maybe ask a question, right? So let's just say, oh, you know what? I didn't do this. I should have made this so much easier for myself. All right. So just so you see what I'm doing here, I need to put the post in here. I forgot. Let's go back over and copy it. Okay, so we're going to put this right here, copy that post. I'm going to paste it. I feel like I'm just going everywhere. Oh, okay, I've got 2 tabs up. No wonder I'm having trouble. Squirrel. All right, someone liked my post. I copied what I posted. If I wanted to, if I were on my mobile, I could just screenshot it. And then I wrote down the instruction, right? So let's see what it does. Hi, Tracy. Thanks a million for liking my post about finding peace and trusting the Lord. Curious, is there a verse or mantra that helps guide you during challenging times? And so if you want to just, start a conversation that way, you can. I don't ever use the word mantra, so I'm going to take that out. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go back over. Let's share my tab. This is what I posted, you guys, right here, and I changed. I took the mantra part out. Okay, so but this is how we start the conversation. Seriously, if you struggle in this area, you need to have a lot of conversations going. As much as you can throughout the day. And if you're working, that's hard, I know, but you can at least get started on some conversations, and you can always come back to them and respond when you have the time to do it. So very important, okay? All right. So we're going to go back over here and I'll show you a couple more features before we end today, all right? Pick one of my tabs, by the way. So I just showed you a tiny bit about just this, okay? Just a smidgen of what this is. Because when you go over here again, we can do Memo. Let's just say I find a post that's super cool, okay? Let's see if we can find one. Actually, I'm going to go back out here to just something that's like amazing. Have you ever seen a post and thought to yourself, man, I wish that had been mine. I wish I'd have written that. Why do people think up all these really cool things and I can't seem to think anything that's super cool? So if you know somebody that posts things like that. So, all right, just so you know, I just want you to see this. All right. So here we go. I've made it my own. I took his post. Now, if I wanted to post this, I could, but I'm not going to. But I want you to see that this is something that you can do, because, every once in a while, somebody just, they post, it's like, where did you even find it? So inspirational and motivational. And you're like, something that you could never write. I mean, I've seen some things that's like, why didn't I think of that? Why can't I think of this stuff? But now you can just take that same thing and make it your own, okay? And now you can always change. If you don't like the image, you can change the image. It's the coolest thing ever. And by the way, if I wanted to take this, I can post it to different social media channels. Okay. And it's going to format it perfectly for each channel. Let's say if I want to put it on Instagram, I can do that. Okay. If you want to put it on LinkedIn, this is probably a pretty decent post for LinkedIn. And I can do that. I think I am going to do that. Okay. So if I want to change my image, it's got book and action. Okay. Book action. Let's see if I can find something kind of cool. That one's kind of cute. I kind of like it. I don't know if it'll format correctly though but we'll see if it will. That's not bad. Okay. I might take this part down just a tad. I don't know what that thing is hanging on. There we go. Let's do that. I like it. All right, so it's going to go to my LinkedIn when I press this button. Okay, it saved the image too, by the way. So we're going to post it on my LinkedIn. All right. And this, again, you guys, whenever you're doing this, you know, I'm just going to do this tonight, but you definitely need to go and sort of, I got a whole thing to do over here on LinkedIn, actually. But you definitely want to treat this platform the same way, and that you're engaging, and then you are, oh, I didn't do it right. Okay, you engage, and then you are posting, right? So yeah, that's fine. Next. Here we go. Here's our post. This is what it would look like right there. Okay. Have you ever felt swamped by book recommendations, yet found them to be collecting dust instead of making an impact? You can tell that is quite different than the original poster. Okay. Read countless books, but failed to implement a single lesson. Surprisingly, nothing changed. Okay. So you get the idea. That's super cool too. So much. And you guys, I'm going to close this out. I'm over. But I wanted to say that there is so much to this that you are, unless you break it down in sections, you're just not going to get the amount of goodness out of it that you can even imagine. So there are sections to this. I haven't even touched on the fact that there's a whole built-in CRM over here. You can add your contacts, okay? And I'm just going to go down through each one of these buttons really quick, okay? And writing a message. There's a whole thing on, like, you have Chat GPT in here, right? And you can have Eric Worre in your back pocket training you. You have add your contacts. You can create lists so that you can do email marketing. You can build websites. You can build yourself a business profile that will brand you and help you build a website. It's just amazing. There's so much. But I am going to kind of close this out. I'm going to get back here, and I'm going to stop screen sharing for a minute real quick. All right. So there's so much in here. If you want more information on this, I'd be happy to help you. But here's the thing. I run we have a special on this through the end of the month. Okay. We're already at the 23rd. Now you can get in this with everything that it has to offer. It would be hard for you to find this type of a service for less than, with everything going on with it, for less than maybe $200 a month. but just the core part of what I showed you is $29 a month. It's a limited time special and it won't go on forever. And the most beautiful part about it is if you have other people that will benefit from this, if you know other people on your team that will benefit from this, if three of them come in, then you will get it for free. You'll have all these tools at your disposal for the cost of $0.99. Okay. And all of the so there are two more tiers. I didn't even touch on what you get with the unlimited package, which is targeted qualified prospects that you can connect with, that you don't have to go out and search for. That's all built in too. So there are different levels, different things. You have the ability to get services for free, but you got to act right away. It's not going to be available forever. I know it's available till the end of the month. And if this is something that you need help with, if something would benefit you, by all means, please get in touch with me. Just send me a message and we will get you all set up. I will go through each and everything that you need to learn or want to find out about. We can take a closer look at it for you and show you all the ins and outs and try to figure out what it is you really want the help with, where it is you want to land in this whole package. And I didn't even touch either on the fact that we have training Monday through Friday on how to get the most out of your social media marketing, and then how to build a funnel, how to build websites, landing pages, and all the ins and outs of just this particular platform. So it's too much. And the amount of training and support that you get in here is priceless. You can't even put a price tag on it. So reach out. We'll give you a closer look and be happy to just sit with you and just to go over things and give you some information. That's all I have tonight, you guys. Good night. God bless you and have a wonderful, wonderful evening.